Hey everyone, welcome back to Shadesztown. For this episode, as I said, I want to kind of start developing the road system. To begin doing that, I think I'm going to want a bunch of trap doors, so let me make some real quick. I'm going to start the road system right at here at our base. Reason being is our iron farm and future mob farm and XP farm and everything else you can think of is basically going to be a big skyrise, our first skyrise building. And so it's already established here on the map, and so I want to kind of center the roads around it. Now I've done some work already, and I've lined up some columns where the edge of that and the edge of this would line up as if there was a big building built around that building shell. So that's these right here. And then I've come along and marked every 10 blocks these dirt things. And if you look, these are exactly on the, I can't move my mouse up there, but they're exactly on the 5. So we're on x equals negative 85 and z equals 235. And if you look over here, this one's 10 blocks away, so x is negative 75 and then 65 and so on. So what I'm thinking is every 10 blocks I will put a street lamp. And so let me give you an example of what I had in mind. So if this is our street level, we would throw a street lamp something like this, and it's going to be kind of hard without being able to fly. It's going to take a while, but you know, just the pretty popular lamp style you see. Let me jump back up, get that there, throw some trap doors on it. Now some of you might be thinking, why am I not putting in redstone lamps with a daylight sensor? They're just not practical. For starters, they're not clean like this because you have to have that circuit underneath to invert the signal from the daylight sensor. Second, that's a whole lot of redstone and quartz, depending on how you build it, that we just don't have. Well, actually we do have quite a bit, but I want to save that for other more important things. And it's not as clean. I like the way these look. Okay, so let me kind of finish building those around, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I've got those back, yeah, let's take these guys out. Let me go put the lamps on top of them. I'll be back again. Okay, I needed 2 more trap doors, and I think we are done after that. Okay, so those are finished. The next thing I was thinking is the sidewalk, and I want to be able to put like a planter in the middle of the sidewalk but still keep it as thin as possible. I don't really want to, I want my emphasis in the city to be on the buildings, not on the size of the sidewalks or the roads. So I think we're going to stick with the magic number of 3, and what I was thinking is go something like that. That'll leave me enough room. I could shimmy some sort of planter right here if I wanted, or do it solid, and it's just thick enough to be a decent sidewalk. So if we go 3 all the way around like this, obviously these are half slabs, so the road will be down, you'll step up onto the curb, and then the buildings can be, you know, either higher or lower than the sidewalk depending. But let's run some half slabs. Let's do it in the back actually. There's a little more room. So I'm gonna hurry and run some half slabs down So the sidewalk will go something like that. This will be one city block around, obviously around the skyrise. Next is the road, and what I was thinking is if we were to keep that every 10 block system with this, so let's go like that. So we're on 45, 235, so we'll go down to 35 right there. And if we pop a street light right here, let me build one real quick. And I don't have trapdoors with me, but we get the idea. Say this goes that way, like so, that way like so. So this in here, this is a corner for another city block. That will leave our road, should be 7 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so if we do our road like that, let's see how that looks. And like I said before, we're gonna be using carpet for our road. Just makes the most sense. Now that road looks kind of thin for that big of a skyrise. But I think, let me get rid of that. But I think that's okay. I think we'll make do with that. Okay, so I am going to go get some more roadblocks and finish building that that intersection right there. Okay, I built some more, well, I grabbed some more wool for carpet so we can finish building this up. I kind of want to see what this intersection is going to look like here. And this is a little bit different than I've done, and this is a little bit different than I have done in the past. I've done in the past for my city build, the sidewalks were thicker, they were 5 wide, and the road was 10 wide. So I really want to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I really want to see what this looks like. So right there. Like that. Now from experience I know that laying roads like this, especially in survival, is a chore, so I will be doing this on and off. I won't do episodes of me laying the ground. It gets very boring, very monotonous. So we'll just feature the roads with this one episode as I'm kind of designing them, and then you'll just see them kind of grow throughout the rest of the episodes. Let's make sure that's right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if that's right, this block right here should be on a 5, 5. And we are on 45, 245. Okay. Well, negative, but You know what I'm talking about. Some of you might be thinking I should put white stripes for lanes in between here. Again, I really don't want the emphasis of the city to be on the roads. They're just to give it, you know, roads, but we're not even going to get around on the roads. I mean, we will a little. We'll use horses and stuff, but I'm putting in a subway system and stuff, and I really just want the emphasis to be on the buildings themselves. So I don't want to put too much detail into the roads. Just think it might distract. So let's jump up and see what that looks like. Imagine a big old skyscraper. Yeah, I think that will be the road that we go with. So before we go, let me show you one last thing that I'm excited that we're using carpet for. Say mobs can spawn like in this middle block, especially if you make the road bigger. Mobs can spawn in the middle at night. One thing that carpet does that I've seen so far anyway, right there, is it lets light through. So if we take, and the cheapest way is probably, you know, I'd probably end up getting a melon farm to do this, but anyways, if we can light that up somehow like that, you can throw it on top. Now that intersection is going to be lit up and you won't get mobs spawning there, which is pretty slick. That way we can keep mobs off of the streets, so we don't turn into Gotham City. We can stay Shadesztown. So anyways, that's the road system. You will see that grow throughout the rest of the episodes. For the next episode, I'm either going to do a Department of Transportation building, because of course you can't have a huge road project without the infrastructure and the buildings you need. So I might do that. Maybe not, probably not. I don't know, we'll see. I really want to start building this system, the mob system, because I really want to get that XP farm going. So we'll decide. So for now, I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching and happy building.